Alright, so here today, I wanted to do this, right? So I never, ever, 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 two more times, ever, ever, one more time, ever, make a video where I've already made the Final Boss guide, right? I've already done that. So watch that one if you want like a high point, good team for challenge difficulty, right? This is not challenge difficulty, but what this is a little bit of a cheat, which I don't think people realized, but I realized after 2 hours of looking through this garbage, because I was like, what the hell? I was like, the math isn't mathing. What's happening, right? So like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Appreciate the support. Thank you all. With this, you do not need to actually do challenge at all if you don't care for all the rewards, okay? Right? If you just care for the primary important rewards, just stop suffering on challenge. Stop building improper team that may or may not work for you depending on your box CC and whatever, because challenge difficulty is a pain. It really is. Now, it is true that you should at least beat Hell, because Hell will grant you the score reward you're looking for, which is the ranking reward, right? It will grant you enough to beat top 50%, what you're looking for off of Hell. You can do that, right? So keep in mind, just look for a team that can beat Hell. I just recommend running Goddess team, or running some sort of that variation team that's getting run also. It's like Brunhild. No one here is going to have it, are they? Yeah, it's this. Brunhild, Gother, Scotty, and that. I'll see if I make another clear guide with 2 more teams that I saw work, but they're just, it's a little bit more, you have to invest in the units you may not have, right? So, for what it is, let's say that you can beat at least Extreme and get a high enough score that will be ranking. Let's say that's taken care of. Now, you can farm very easily, just on this one, get enough of this currency to buy out the most important thing right here, and the most important thing right here. This is 15 times 10. 15 times 10 is 150. 1 times 6 is 60, correct? 60 plus 150, let's do the math here. You got this. Come on, man. Count it up. That's 210. 210 is what you need, correct? If you go down here to the very bottom, okay, you can buy exactly 210 of this currency, okay? So you're exactly enough to buy these 2 things using these silver coins, which can be obtained from hard, extreme, or hell. Okay, now you want a quick team to take care of this and not suffer and not pull your hair out at all, and you can just leave it on auto. Well, I got that for you here today, and that's what this is. A very simple auto team for hard, and you can just do that enough to get the points you're looking for, and you'll get enough score reward after repeating too many times. Again, you may not get a score to rank. You have to at least beat Hell with some sort of form of a team, or maybe an extreme with like a really good team, and then you can get up there, right? If you could take care of that, I can help you with the rest, and there'll be enough to get what you're looking for. Not the core rewards like the materials, but the rest, which is the important ones, the 2 important things. Don't spend the currency elsewhere, just spend on those 2 things, and you'll get what you're looking for. So loading in here, we'll see how this actually goes and how this does. It should operate perfectly, yeah, unless it's like just randomly messes up, but it should work. Let's see here, right? It should do the AoE card, and then the single target card. So very easy. That's definitely going to guarantee the kill. Most of the debuffs went over to Melly over there, which I think with his relic is randomized who gets it, so keep that in mind. But for debuffs, pretty much done. Super easy turn here. We'll skip this cutscene as soon as it loads. Skip the cutscene. That's done. We'll see what it does. It should do AoE single target and Kyo single target, which I think is more than enough to kill. So there's that, and attacks Elizabeth. Pretty simple, and attacks Melly. I believe with this team, sometimes if it picks Eris's card, it may not fully kill, right? So that might turn into a 3-turn, which is true. But I think that most of the time it does maintain a 2-turn. So we got 800 points there, which obviously is not enough to rank. So you have to be able to form a team that can beat it, which any team can really beat it on Hell or Extreme. In comparison, and challenge just jumps up so much. So you can get any team, all right? Try like running a random Escort team. It'll kind of formulate properly. You could try running Rudis's team. That should kill too. But let's see. Here it should... I wonder what it'll do. It may use an Eris card. So let's see in this run what happens, right? But AoE, the debuffs were applied to Elizabeth this time, so the RNG still stands. It still will kill 100%. That's done. Now we'll skip this this phase here. The loading. Come on. There we go. Done. Now we got an AoE for Kyo, so it's obviously going to be heavy on leading to use the AoE for Kyo. Use this and this. So this may not kill now. Right? It's going to attack Elizabeth, but yeah. So in this case, it'll be a 3-turn. But most of the time, it is a 2-turn. Sometimes when it leads using Eris's card more, it may not exactly kill. Right at 64, but everything's fine here. He'll attack, and then you can just kill again. So there's the counter, and you'll kill. That single target should be more than enough, right? Let's see. Bop, bop, bop. Dead. So most of the time it's 2 turns. Sometimes it grabs Eris's card, which is worth mentioning, all right? So pretty simple. That's the first team. Very easy, very straightforward. And yeah, you're done. So I would recommend to use it. I would. And then again, it doesn't really matter if you want to just use a team like this. It fully operates. It's just use whatever you can and just farm it on auto. On hard, it should not be that difficult. The team that I showed you is a 2-turn through and through. Most of the time it does that. Sometimes if it picks Eris's card, which I was able to show you in that second one, then just, it is what it is. It's 3-turn, so what? Sometimes it may, like for example, this one may turn out to be like a 2-turn, 3-turn, 4-turn, right? So just keep that in mind when you are doing it. But really, farming on hard isn't too difficult, and you don't have to push yourself to beat extreme. You don't even have to. Clearly, you can just do enough to beat the hard, get 210 of that currency, spend that 210, 150 on the, what is it, the jumping box event, and then the 50 or 60 rest on the melee costume, and you're done, right? Now, you just have to get a ranking reward, and getting a ranking reward with a normal team on hell or extreme is more than enough to actually get up there. So there's also that in that aspect of it, but you know, there is no real cheat code on this. It is a hard boss through and through. So this is where it's going to turn into a 3-turn, because this is more than enough to not kill. Yeah, it's definitely much more, much less. I don't know why I keep saying the opposite term, but if it kills Elizabeth here, don't worry about it. Also, it won't affect anything. Melee doesn't really get too much of a boost here. That's more for challenge difficulty, but you'll see we'll get corrosion here, pretty simple. We'll get attacked here, and we'll just shred next turn. So up to you. Try it out, see how it goes for you, but it is a very straightforward boss. Even if we get countered, nothing's gonna really happen. It'll be pretty easy. So let's see. There's the buff. Here's the single target on Elizabeth, and Melee's gonna get folded by the finger. Pretty simple. So again, try it out, see how it goes. You'll definitely win every match. Try out any team, or just go for that first one. That first one will lean like 70% of the time in the 2-turn, maybe a 3-turn or whatever. But again, you can just run any team you want also, and just farm it on hard. It's very easy and straightforward, and you will get the same rewards, right? Just the ranking is the only thing you need to take care of. Other than that, you will still progress up the score reward to get what you're looking for here. You will then get your shop rewards, right? So for Word Exchange, you'll see I have 295 already. I'm almost kind of there. I got 29 of the coins. I need the rest 181. I take it back. It's going to take a while, but realize also that there's a daily limit on these things. So if you mess this up and you wait till the very last day, you are screwed. You got to do this over the course of 3 days to fully guarantee all the rewards. And again, it is true if you're not beating challenge difficulty, you will lose out on stuff like this, but you mainly care for this, and that's from this currency here, that's from this currency here, and this is from this currency, but you can buy enough. 150 plus 60 is 210, so you'll be good to go. All right, very simple, very easy video there. Hope you enjoyed it. With I just want to talk about that and share it with you, because again, people are like chasing something that's unobtainable because it's hard. Challenge is hard, right? So don't force yourself to build a team that's unnecessary when you can get the same rewards. Just aim for that ranking reward, and you're good to go. So that's it. That's all I got for you here today. Quick 2-turn farm and get the rewards you're looking for. Yeah,